Hi guys, it's me, Skylar Capri, and today we are doing my summer empties. I have an entire bag of empties, which usually is not the case, so I'm really excited to hop on here and share everything that I've been using up this summer. But if you're returning to my channel, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. We do all things Bath & Body Works on my channel, especially the Bodycare, so if that sounds like something interesting to you, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, let's dive right on into the empties. All right, you guys, so diving on into the empties. Now, this is largely covering, I want to say honestly, May, June, and July. It does take me a while to get through products. I'm not someone who can finish 500 products a month, unfortunately, but I think we have a combination of skincare. I already see Bath & Body Works, hand soaps, and then just miscellaneous hair care products as well. So the first thing I see is the La Roche-Posay Effaclear Medicated Gel Cleanser. This is the one with 2% salicylic acid, and I picked this one up from Walmart, I believe. I actually really enjoyed this, and you guys, this lasted me forever. I want to say I picked this one up in December, and I just finished it up about a week or two ago. So if you're looking for a cleanser that you need a very small amount of, I really did enjoy this one. I also have very sensitive combination skin, so really dry around my eye and certain areas of my mouth, but I noticed that my T-zone is very oily. So I thought this did a really nice job. My skin wasn't irritated or red afterwards, and it always felt really nice and clean after using this. I am currently using the CeraVe, I think it's their oil control one, or maybe it's the green one. I think it's the oil control one, so I'll let you know what I think about that one as I finish this one up, but I would repurchase this. I just have another face cleanser I'm using right now, so I won't be repurchasing this at this time, but I do enjoy this product. Now, the next thing I have is something that I used to use years ago. I actually used to have an Ipsy subscription, and I got this as a mini in one of those Ipsy boxes, and now I don't know, I just wanted the full size. I remember absolutely loving it, and this is the Tatcha, the Camellia Cleansing Oil. It looks like this, very luxurious packaging. I really enjoy Tatcha's packaging. And basically, this is just an oil-based cleanser or an oil-based makeup remover. I did use it as a makeup remover, and then I would cleanse with this afterwards because this would leave my skin feeling way too oily, considering I do have the combination skin. But this is really nice. It does a nice job at taking off waterproof makeup. Again, as I have sensitive skin, I had no irritation with this, but this one is on the pricier side. I want to say this is around $35, $40. But I did get this on an Amazon Prime deal day, and I had a gift card, so I paid way less than that, but I did enjoy it. If you are looking for a nice sort of more high-end or luxury makeup remover kind of face oil, I think this one is really nice, especially for sensitive skin as well. All right, now our first Bath & Body Works product, we have the Bath & Body Works full-size body wash in a fruity sherbet scoop. This one is completely empty, as you can see, and this one had notes of rainbow sherbet, zesty orange, and sun-kissed strawberry. This honestly did smell exactly like sherbet. If you're familiar with the green, orange, and pink one, it smells like summer. This is summer in a bottle. I enjoyed this. Now, is this one that if they brought out, I would pick up again? I'm really starting to figure out my fragrance preferences, and while these are fun, and I think they're fun in the store, and I do enjoy them, I have this tendency when I get about halfway through the bottle, I'm like, okay, this is way too much, and this is definitely a stronger product. This had very good lasting power. For the fall, if you watched my Champagne Apple and Honey review or my Sweater Weather review, both Champagne Apple and Honey and Sweater Weather are a lot more wearable than a fragrance like this, and I find myself kind of leaning more into the wearable, maybe even slightly perfumey fragrances rather than something uber fruity. This was just a little bit much for me, but I did enjoy it. I think it's a nice fragrance, and I'm interested to see if they are going to bring this one out. I know they had kind of an interesting tropical and summer capsule collection this year, very different than things we've seen in the past, so I am interested if they would bring back this one, the whipped coconut milkshake, the strawberry soda, kind of what they did for that block party collection again, or if that one's just going to be sitting on the shelf for the next couple of years. All right, up next we have a hand soap, and this is the Crisp Morning Air. I really enjoyed this packaging. When is this from? This is the 2024 one. It had this really pretty teal bottle, and then you have this fall scene on the soap. This one had notes of fresh pine, juniper, and juicy pear. If you're familiar with that's kind of a really interesting, hold on. If you're familiar with Crisp Morning Air, it's a nice airy apple-y fragrance. No, this smells the same as Crisp Morning Air. I could have swore there was apple in it though, because fresh pine, juniper, and juicy pear sounds like an interesting combination, but it does not sound like Crisp Morning Air. Evidently it is. I really enjoy this fragrance. I'm excited to probably use another hand soap of it this fall. I think the first fall hand soap I'm gonna go for is the afternoon apple picking. I feel like I'm just on a really big apple kick this year, so I'm really excited to use this one. But I did enjoy Crisp Morning Air. If you love this fragrance, I did talk about this a little bit in my sweater weather review, as I feel like they are somewhat similar. If you'd like to watch that video, it is in my fall playlist, but this is a nice fragrance. I'm excited to see it returning for fall, and hopefully they will bring it back out in the Bodycare one day. Okay, up next we have, ooh, this is kind of boring. This is the Nouvelle Nail Polish Remover, 100% acetone. I probably picked this up from Walgreens or Walmart. It's a good nail polish remover. It got all of my nail polish off, did exactly what it was supposed to do. So 10 out of 10, will be buying again, as I feel like I have another one, maybe a mini, and I'm like right here. So I haven't been painting my nails because I don't have a way to take it off. So definitely would repurchase this. Again, nail polish remover. Okay, more Bath & Body Works. So the next product we have is Fruity Sherbet Scoop in the Ultimate Hydration Body Cream. You guys, I have completely finished all of my body creams. I am strictly a lotion girly right now. Will I ever buy a body cream again? Probably. I feel like I go in this like 3-year cycle where I use the lotions and I'm like, oh, this is so liquidy. This is not moisturizing at all. And then I go to the creams, and then after 3 years, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so thick. It doesn't like sink into my skin. This is horrible. I want to go back to the lotions. So right now I'm in my lotion era, but I wouldn't be surprised if I go back to the cream era very shortly. But I really enjoyed this fragrance. Again, very similar to what I talked about in the body wash. It's a nice fragrance. It's super fun for summer. It was perfect for the summer months, but I was sort of starting to get sick of it at the end. Not something I could wear year round, but it was nice. The packaging was cute, and I think it's a fun summer fragrance. Okay, another Bath & Body Works product. We have the Bath & Body Works Lotion and Champagne Toast. Now, I did a project use it up, I want to say maybe a couple months ago, where I was able to finish the full-size fine fragrance mist, and now I finished up the lotion, so there's no more Champagne Toast in my collection. But this is a staple Bath & Body Works scent. It's right up there with your Japanese Cherry Blossoms, your 1,000 Wishes, really a staple fragrance that they like to repackage for certain reasons, or they'll have like a spotlight on. It's nice. It's a bubbly kind of like orange fragrance. Let me see. I think there's maybe apple, or I think it's juicy red berries, tangerine, and like bubbly champagne. It smells good. It's nice. I think it could be worn year round. I definitely like this one in the spring. I feel like I used this one up very early May. It's a nice fragrance. This is the very old faceted packaging from 2022, but happy to have this one out of my collection, as if you watched any of my semi-annual sale videos, you know I now have a lot of lotion. So excited to have this one out. Would repurchase it again. I just have so much right now. I don't need to buy any lotions right now. Okay, the next thing I have is another face cleanser, and this is the Equate Beauty Foaming Facial Cleanser. Now, this is supposed to be the dupe for the CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser. I picked this one up at Walmart. I really enjoy the Equate brand. If you haven't tried it out, I highly recommend, especially if you have sensitive skin. I only use the Equate makeup wipes for like hard to get off mascara or whatever might be the reason, or like an eyeliner or like a lip liner or like a lip stain. I really love those makeup wipes. I'm not a big makeup wipe person. Like, I'll use it if I have kind of a harder to get off product. Otherwise, I'll just use like a makeup remover, like my micellar water, and then my face cleanser. But this is really nice. I think the Equate brand as a whole is a great substitute in drugstore dupe for even honestly drugstore products. I find that with sensitive skin, I have to be really careful the brands that I choose, and I've never had a problem with Equate, so I am a big fan of their stuff. I am currently using what this is a dupe for, so I'll kind of talk about that when I finish that one up. It will probably be a couple of months, but yeah, I enjoyed this, would definitely repurchase, and I think you get a great bang for your buck with the Equate Beauty products, and they are only sold at Walmart, I believe. Okay, we have a bunch more Bath & Body Works. Up next, we have the Bath & Body Works Tahiti Island Dream in the full-size body wash. This one has notes of fresh coconut water, sparkling mandarin, kiwi blossom, lush frangipani, and Tahitian vanilla musk. This is one that I used to have way back when it had the holographic ombre packaging, so I was so excited when they brought it out last year. This is so good. It's like a very typical summery fragrance, sort of similar to At the Beach, but I feel like At the Beach has a bit more of that sunscreeny vibe. Well, this is like At the Beach without the sunscreen and a little bit more of like a floral, creamy note from that vanilla. Now, I finished up the body wash. I also finished up this one in the body cream, and I don't know why this was. My body cream, it literally smelled like cinnamon icing, like cinnamon roll icing, like you would get at Cinnabon. I don't know why that is, but it smelled delicious. I don't know if it was that vanilla kind of settling in for a while, but Bath & Body Works, please make a cinnamon roll like drizzle or a cinnamon roll icing fragrance. I know they've done it once before. I think it was Merry Christmas iced cinnamon rolls. You pretty much captured it in this one, and I would love to see that scent really kind of blown out in like a body lotion, a fine fragrance mist, the whole entire set for like Christmas. I feel like that would be so fun. But yes, this one smelled like cinnamon roll icing, and it was the most delicious thing I have ever used. So I am sad to see this one go, but I'm so excited for everything that I recently picked up, especially all the fall stuff. I probably have like 5 shower gels or 5 body washes in my shower right now. I honestly like can't pick with one. I'm just like, ooh, like I like this one. Ooh, tonight I like this one. So I'm sort of all over the place, but that fragrance was really good. Bath & Body Works, please do a cinnamon roll fragrance. I feel like it would go crazy. Okay, so the next thing we have is the pineapple mango in the pocket bag. I had been using this one up for a while and it was expiring. I always try to use my pocket bags before they expire, as I really do use them for their antibacterial properties. But I have been getting more into the sprays, which is my next product, and this is the Sun Washed Citrus Spray. Right now I'm using this spray in the Peach Bellini, and then I also have I think it's the Aromatherapy Eucalyptus and Spearmint. I like these, but I find that I go through them really quickly, and they are a little bit pricier than the pocket bags, so I would probably say stick with the pocket bags. I did get these on like a super deal, so I didn't mind picking them up to try them out instead, but I do think the pocket bags, you get a better bang for your buck, and they are more long lasting, so something to keep in mind there. Now, the next product I have, this is my mom's. This is the Meaningful Beauty by Cindy Crawford Skin Softening Gentle Cleanser. She has used this basically my entire life. Like, she has used this, loves it. It's super good. It's nice for all skin types, all ages. I really think this is a great product if you're new to skincare, or maybe you want something super gentle. Again, she has sensitive skin. This has always worked for her, so I think this is a great product. I have used it before as well, and it does a nice job at removing makeup if that's something that you're concerned about as well. So she definitely already has another bottle, and she's already using another bottle, but this is her product. Okay, up next, I do have a wallflower. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the tag for this, so I have no idea what fragrance this is, but we did use up a wallflower this month. All right, I have 2 makeup things, 2 more Bath & Body Works things, and then a hair care, and we are done. This was a lot more than I figured would fit in this little bag, but I guess we have like 20-ish products. So the things I used up as far as makeup are the Essence Lash and Brow Gels. I think these are like maybe $3. I love a good lash, not lash, this is the brow gel. I love a good brow gel. My brows have a tendency to get very like curly, and they grow way faster than like my hair, like anything. I don't know why they are this way. I have to get them done quite regularly, and honestly, I've just been doing it at home because I don't want to spend the money every single 2 weeks to get them done. So I find that I really enjoy a clear brow gel, and this one is really nice. It's super affordable. I also like the NYX or the NYX brow gel. It comes in the white tube. I can't remember the exact name of it, but that one's really good as well. But these are great deal. And again, it's a clear brow gel. Like, I am fine with the drugstore brand. There's nothing really different. Like, it's not gonna look different either way. So I really do enjoy the Essence ones, and I have 2 of them. So definitely a product I will be repurchasing. Now we have, this is sort of boring. This is the Head & Shoulders Itchy Scalp Care Daily Shampoo with Eucalyptus. I honestly just really like the fragrance of this one. I think it's nice. I like Head & Shoulders as like a clarifying or reset shampoo. Sometimes if I do a hair mask or I've been oiling my hair a lot, sometimes I just feel like my hair is really, really weighed down. So Head & Shoulders is always a good reset shampoo for me. And the last 2 products we have, they sort of go together. They are 2 hand creams. We have the Bath & Body Works Vanilla Buttercream, and we have the Bath & Body Works Black Cherry Merlot. The Vanilla Buttercream got so yellow on me. I mean, it was honestly like this color. I'm not going to open it because I don't want it to, if there's any excess product, I don't want to get it all over my hands. But this one got really dark on me. The Black Cherry Merlot, on the other hand, this one was exactly how I got it, which I got these, do we have the year on these? Maybe, maybe not. I don't think so. I want to say I got these, oh, okay, yeah, we do. I got these in 2023, so not too bad. I'm just not a big hand cream wearer. That's something that I've really learned about myself, and I thought maybe working in an office environment, I would, you know, want a hand cream at my desk. I just don't use hand cream like that, so I don't need to buy any more hand cream. I have 2 eucalyptus spearmint hand creams, and I will say those are nice, especially in the winter months, because I have noticed that my hands have a tendency to crack when I'm not wearing gloves, so I will definitely enjoy those in the winter months, but I'm not somebody that's going to be routinely buying hand creams, you know, every month or as soon as I finish one. As soon as I run out of those 2 spearmint hand creams, I probably am not going to be purchasing any more. But you guys, that really wraps up this video. That's a lot more empties than I thought I had in that bag, but I hope you guys enjoyed the empties, enjoyed the mini reviews. Let me know if you finished up any products over the summer that you had been working on for a while. There's nothing better than having an entire collection and then being like, yep, used it up, used it up, used it up. It's like, I don't know, it's like Christmas. Like you're like, oh, I finally used everything up, and then you go out and buy more. But you guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, found it helpful or at least entertaining. I never get the, like, sometimes I really get the empties itch where I'm like, oh, I want to know what everybody's using. And then sometimes I'm like, oh, empties, like it's not like a review. It's not. So I'm kind of like all over the place with empties. But if you love empties, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, found it helpful, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye, guys.